What if there was a device in the vehicle that just soon as you pulled up to the pump, it transmitted the data since the last time that vehicle gassed up, just the number of miles driven. For privacy folks, it's not like where they drove or where they were at, but it's just the miles driven. And it gets reflected on the price that you pay in the pump. So instead of, you're not paying the gas tax if you have that device, you're paying just for the miles you drove. So it takes care of any of this credit rebate stuff where they are doing it in Oregon. You just, you've got that device, there's your charge for the miles you drove.
Today is December the 8th, 2017. We are in Riverside at the county building. We are here today because the California Transportation Commission Technical Advisory Committee is meeting here today. They only meet a couple of times a year and they usually meet all over the state, so I have never had an opportunity to actually go to one of these meetings. In this meeting today, they are going to be discussing taxing us by the mile. They want to tax you and track you for every mile that you drive, because the intent is to make it so expensive to drive a car that you are unable to.
Following Greg will be Donald Dix.
Hi, I'm Greg Allen. I'm very angry and frustrated. I get frustrated when my elected officials don't listen to what I have to say. None of you are listening, especially you, Jim. Every person who's been up here, you've been occupied. Excuse me, don't interrupt me. I won't interrupt you. So I'm going to continue with that. You have been looking at some business in front of you for the whole time. Every single person's been up here to talk. You are an outrageous person to think that your agenda should be imposed on all of us. Secondly, how many of you here can afford an electric car? Because I guess the rich people who can afford an electric car will be able to travel the road without paying any taxes. This is an unfair tax because all these people who own electric cars aren't going to be paying it. Now, Jim, I wish you would pay attention, because that's your job here. We pay you to do. Don't interrupt me. Now, I asked you to pay attention. There's a few people here not paying attention, Pam, and the rest of you, I like the way you're paying attention. Steve, and you especially, I've noticed that you've listened to everybody, and Brian, of course. But Jim, you're an outrageous individual. You're a politician. You're supposed to listen to the people, and the people are telling you not to do this tax. Every last person around here has had that view, but you, sir, are ignoring us. Every time somebody comes up here, you're not paying attention. Right. Now, that's why I'm angry and frustrated, because my elected officials are not paying attention to me. Now, electric cars, they're for the rich people. The rich people can afford not to pay this tax. A tax is a tax is a tax. By any other name, it's a tax. We don't need new taxes. We've been imposed upon these taxes already. All these last-minute bills that got cap and trade and all the rest of them. You know, the taxes were up 12 cents a gallon. What are you thinking? You don't represent the people when you want these. Pay attention, Jim. Pay attention, I'm talking. You're supposed to listen to me. You're supposed to respect what I have to say. You're supposed to give me my lousy 3 minutes, and you're supposed to respect me. But by you occupying your nose everywhere else but what the people have to say is the real contempt in this room today. You're contemptuous. And we're angry. And we want you to vote in the way of the people. And if you don't, the people have other options. We still can carry guns if we have a right license. We can find out, you know, who's voting yes on these things, and go around to your neighborhoods and fill out a little brochure to all your people in your neighborhood. And we'll just give them a little note saying what you're up to. Jim, that's for sure for you. Send out about 100 of them. Your neighbors will hear from you.
Thank you, Mr. Allen, for your comments.